But you know what? A woman of value is smart. She's not going to leave and fall flat on her face just to prove to a man that she can be independent and strong. Absolutely not. We are playing chess, not the Next Door podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, guys, this is like the last week of the month, and we are currently on episode 27. Now, guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Of course, I'm going to pour me a glass of wine, but I'm also going to take a shot of whiskey. Because this is going to be the last episode for the month, I want to make it a little bit spicy. Let's pour it up. You know what? I'm going to take 2 shots. 1. Woo. Yes, I'm pouring me some baby shots. 2. Woo. Woo, girl. Now, for SMR sakes, let's pour us a glass of wine. Pour it up, pour it up. And of course, when we have our wine in our glass, you know us as high-value women, we swerve around the glass because we know proper etiquette and we take our first sip. Now, on this episode, we're talking about should women cheat back? If your man cheat on you, should you cheat back? See, this is why I took my shots in the beginning. Girl. Now, as usual, cheat back, cheat back, cheat back, cheat back. Women try to encourage, if a man could do it, a woman can do it too. But women and men are not the same, right? Like, we can't even argue about that because biologically, mentally, we are just not the same. But if you're going to cheat back on your man, you better cheat back with the man that you know you're ready to leave for. Because a man cannot chest cheating the way us women can. And that's just the truth. I wish they can tolerate it the way we can, but they just cannot tolerate it. And you don't want to have a man that's providing for you, doing all the things necessary to make you happy, and maybe he had a slip up, and then you go cheating with a waste man. Because women tend to be sloppy cheaters. Women would cheat with emotions first and being logical. Like, a woman will just entertain a waste man just because her man got her upset, knowing that the waste man adds no value, but she would entertain him just because. But no, the same rule applies. If he doesn't add no value to you, next caller. You shouldn't even be giving him that access to be talking to you. Instead of you entertaining him, entertain yourself. Listen to the High Value Woman audiobook. Transform yourself. Become a woman of value. So when you are ready to find another man, the man that you're going to attract is going to be a man of value. That's why women have it all messed up, because women like to cheat sloppy. Don't be sloppy when you're cheating. If you're going to cheat back, you better be cheating back with the man that you know that if your man catches that you've cheated on him with another man, it needs to be an upgrade and you're ready to leave your man for the next man. But if you're not ready to do none of that, suck it up and collect your guilt money. And strategize. This is chess, not checkers. You need to strategize how you're going to leave in a way that makes sense for you. Because women that live with their man and their man is providing everything will not have a backup plan. You need to have a backup plan. As much as that man is providing for you, you need to have your savings account ready, because any given time, he can mess up, and when you had enough, you know you can walk away. I feel like when you're dealing with a man that's doing 50-50 with you, he's trying to make it harder for you not to leave him. He don't even want you to have those options to leave. It's kind of like a control mechanism, because it's like he's using the what do you bring to the table? But it's like, sir, I bring all this woman and I bring all this womb to the table. When you're ready to reproduce, I'm here for you. When you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. When you need someone to make you a meal, I'm here for you. So don't ask me what I bring to the table financially. I bring more than finances to the table. That's your duty. And it's crazy because men have one duty, which is to provide and lead a household. But yet we have men complaining about that one duty. While us women, we have different duties. We got to make sure he's happy. We got to reproduce. We got to be able to nurture. We got to be able to care. We got to be able to cook for our family. We got to be able to be emotionally supportive to our family. So it's like, sir. However, even if you're in that situation and you have to go 50-50 with your man, take your other 25 and be saving it, because you never know when you want to walk away from that man. If you're going to cheat on your man, don't cheat on your man because you're emotionally distressed or because he did something to you. If your man is literally everything that you want and he's providing everything and he's there for you and he made a mistake, there's no point of you even thinking about trying to cheat back on him because he did it, so I want to do it too. You're not a man. Princesses don't act like men. Don't cheat back on a man that's providing for you and doing the things necessary to keep you happy, but he made a mistake. You're not a man. Act like a woman of value. Don't be given access to these waste men and these cookie monsters just because you're upset at your man. No. If you're gonna give any access to you because you're upset at your man, it needs to be a man that's an upgrade. That's gonna make your man step his cookies up. But if that man is not gonna make your man want to step his cookies up, make your man laugh at you and say, "So you cheated on me with this guy? Ha ha ha." Then don't even do it. Collect your guilt money and go back to the drawing board and start strategizing. If you want to leave for cheating, how are you going to leave the situation in a way that works in your favor, where you're not falling flat on your face, all because you are working on emotions? You may be coming from a situation where you're dealing with a man who gives you a whole bunch of money, but you're tired of his cheating ass. But you're not gonna leave him the moment you find out and say, you know what, I'm leaving, and leave all the good stuff behind. You're going to be a smart woman of value. You're going to use that to your advantage, because when a man cheats on you, he's guilty and he's willing to do whatever it takes to make it go away. So you know that fact. So because you know that, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to stack up as much as I can. And when I'm ready to leave, I'm leaving. But you know what? A woman of value is smart. She's not going to leave and fall flat on her face just to prove to a man that she can be independent and strong. Absolutely not. We are playing chess, not checkers. We are working smart, not hard. Hello. And you know what's funny? It's always the woman that can't keep a man that will tell you, cheat back, and give you the worst advice. Sis, you cheated back and look where that lands you. Now you're with the brokey that can't do nothing for you. And you want me to do the same thing as you just to be miserable like you? Absolutely not. Head over heart. Chess, not checkers. Listen, you can't go tit for tat with a man when it comes to cheating, because you're going to be the one that's looked at as a woman of no value, while him, it's not going to be the same. So if you know that fact, then you need to know how to work it in a way that you know that it's going to work in your favor in the end. It's going to have him scratching his head while your palm is itching. You know what it means when the palm itch? Absolutely. Hands up, cash out. Visualize this picture. The men that you date that spend money on you or do the utmost for you within the first week is the ones you end up in a serious relationship with, while the guys that doesn't spend no money on you within a month or 2 or 3 weeks, but it ends up not working out, the same rule applies. If you're going to cheat on your man, you shouldn't lower your rules. That man that you're talking to needs to be adding pressure just as well. Because if he's adding no pressure, he's a waste man. And he's trying to clearly take advantage of you while you're in a vulnerable state. Because he knows you're mad at your man for cheating, be plain as, oh, I'm just her friend. I just want to hear what she has to say. I listen to you. I understand you. You know what they say. A shoulder to cry on is a deed to ride on. Be careful. The same values apply. Don't allow waste men to have one up on you just because you're in a vulnerable state, because your man did something wrong to you. The same rule applies. If you can't find any man to distract you because your man did something wrong, because none of the men that you're talking to are adding any value or could amount to what your guy has done for you or is doing for you, then you don't need to be talking to any guy. You need to be strategizing how you can collect your guilt money from your man. Hands up, cash out immediately. A woman of value is not going to be sitting there giving her cookie out to any guy just because she wants to prove to her man she's a woman of value. In the back of her mind, she's preparing herself because the next guy she deals with needs to be a complete upgrade to the guy that she's currently dealing with, so that the guy that she's dealt with can sit there and question himself and say, wow, she got a guy that's 10 times better than me. I need to step my cookies up. Let me just give y'all a personal story. I get guys that come talk to me all the time. Forget about all this internet bullshit. I'm giving y'all the real gist. I get guys that want to talk to me all the time in real life. And I'm talking about guys bust down rolly, like businesses, guys of value that you be asking me, how do I even find these type of guys? Like, I'm going to tell y'all personal, because y'all listening to me on YouTube and y'all listening to my podcast. Trust me, I'm in a relationship, right? My man does a lot for me. And within the first 3 days of me meeting him, and when he went to Dubai, this guy was in Dubai. This guy was sending me money while he was in Dubai. So if any other guy that I think I want to talk to, or I feel like I want to cheat on him with, even though I am not a cheater, I'm not a cheater. If any guy I want to entertain, if that guy is not doing 10 times more or doing 10 times more than my man is doing for me, next caller. I'm not entertaining you. I don't care what you got. But if you ain't spending it on me, next caller. And let me tell you this, don't ever trust a man that you told, I have a man, and he's sitting there still trying to come at you, and he told you he doesn't have a girlfriend. That man is trying to eat your cookie so he can laugh at your man and say, yeah, I took a piece of that cake that you bought while still having his own girl on the side, and now you're going to be the one left in the dark single. Never trust that man. If you fall for that trick, trust me, you're going to be the one that's left single and saying, damn, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't even be the sugar, coulda, woulda. that man is not adding no value. Even if he's adding value and you know your man is doing 10 times more, don't be greedy. Be appreciative and be content with what your man is doing for you. But if the next man wants to openly offer his benefits to you and you told him you have a man and he knows you're not going to sleep with him, of course, collect it. But don't sit there and allow another man to have one up on your man, especially if your man is providing for you and treating you the way you deserve. Because if you know you're not ready to leave your man for that man, don't even allow it. If he wanted to give you benefits, take the benefits gladly. But you told him you have a man and you told him you're not cheating on your man anyway. Don't mess with something good to a clown. Hello. Look, I'm not going to tell you what you should and should not do with your body, but I'm going to give you advice like your bestie next door. Let's end that with a cheers. We're cheering to being women of value and not entertaining waste men because we're vulnerable or because we want to get back at a man to show a man our value. We are women of value. And you know what we do? We play chess, not checkers. Cheers. Guys, that's it for this episode. If you're listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, thank you for listening. I suggest you to look at the video on YouTube. It's more entertaining seeing my facial expressions. But thank you for listening anyway. And if you're looking for the High Value Woman audiobook, looking for the High Value Woman course, or you're looking to book a one-on-one with me to talk about anything that you want to talk about, trust me, everything is going to be kept confidential. The link will always be in the description box below. I'm also going to start taking virtual guests next month, by the middle of next month. So I'm also going to make a form for that as well. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on my notification bell to be notified when I upload more episodes, and you know the rest. Until we meet again.